And we welcome you back to today's minor league pregame show as we close in on Double-A Eastern League Baseball with our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Trevor Bauer is our subject, and what a dominant performance he put together in his last start. He had opposing batters off balance throughout and racked up a boatload of strikeouts.
Yeah, he just looked like he was really in control out there. And, you know, sometimes you can tell a guy is going to dominate from the moment he sets foot on the rubber. They just exude confidence, and their body language kind of says, "You ain't touching me today." That's what I saw in him. And even though I was a hitter in my career, it was really fun to watch him make those other guys look silly. We'll see if he's still in top shape in this matchup here today.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game weekend set between the Binghamton Mets and the Erie Seawolves. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He's coming off a multi-home run game, and he'll try and build off that momentum. We'll see if they try to approach him any differently throughout this game.
Trevor Bauer gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this will be his second start of the season. In his first start, he already got himself in the win column. He'll be looking to add to that here.
Dan Daly heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Mets.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. EK, as we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
And that last loss was one of those games that you hate to lose. It really could have gone either way, but for our sake, I hope we get another close game like that here.
Moya is there, 1 away. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. EK, any thoughts?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. I mean, he brings a pretty serious slugging percentage into this one, over 700 on the year. And I'll tell you, if he can finish with numbers like this, he'll be up there with some pretty famous names.
Ball 1.
He's having one heck of a season.
And he lays off for ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Rivas is right there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third.
Bobby Abbott gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Ball.
There's the sinker to start him out,
no
missing
strike.
down and away for ball 1. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Eric Perez will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Eric Perez.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. On the ground to the left side. Smith has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
Carlos Sandoval will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Yeah, not really a great performance for him yesterday, but that's just part of this ball game.
You have to know that those rough ones are going to come up and bite you every once in a while.
The windup and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
First baseman.
Alberto Zapata takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. A changeup floats outside here for ball one.
Ball, that's out.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away. It might be time they try to
Count
bust
is 2
something
and 1.
inside.
Swing and a miss, 2-1. Oh,
Ball
and not an
inside.
easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Victor Calderon is
Counts
on
full.
deck. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
And you know, as a hitter, with the runner at first and 1 out, I think I'm going to see something down in the zone because I know they want me to hit into a double play. Instead, they go ahead and they challenge him up, and I don't think he was expecting that.
Standing in now, Victor Calderon,
Ball.
as he'll
Down.
take a look at ball 1. Hit softly on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Harmon Rodriguez will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Well, when you have a rough day at the plate, it's all about letting it go. You can't dwell on it for too long.
And he starts the number 8 hitter. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Into the box, Brian Paquette. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
No,
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. 1-2 now
ball,
as this
2 strikes,
catches
count.
the outer half.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Stepping in now, Dan Daly. And a sinker
1-0.
dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And another foul ball. Drilled down the line. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
Center fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Steve Campos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half. Bobby Abbott is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but you know, he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Eric Perez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And this battery knows full well that this guy's been scuffling lately. So they're not messing around here. They're coming right after him.
And he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Well, right now he is just carving them up, dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey. That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
Carlos Sandoval stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Counts 1-0.
And a ball 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Popped high in the air. Orr is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0. Alberto Zapata heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. First pitch on its way. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone. Then maybe your offense can go from there.
Left fielder.
Victor Calderon stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, I think he got the pitch he was looking for right there, but not in the right location. So that's a great job of just holding up the swing.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike.
Full count. 3-2.
Not a bad idea.
And it's full now, 3-2.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well,
got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Yeah, a great job there on the mound. You see, he fell behind 3-0 and then decided he'd better start pounding the strike zone a little more. And that's a good pitch there that finally sets him down.
In now, Harmon Rodriguez. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Brian Paquette makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
The further this game goes along, you get the sense that sooner or later, somebody's going to run into one of these fastballs and hit one out of here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Mitchell is in pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Shortstop.
Dan Daly steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Steve Campos will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Dooley is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Stepping in, Bobby Abbott. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. Eric Perez will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. And neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ready on 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And the first baseman can't get there. Still 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Yeah, a 3-2 count leading off the inning. Is this in the zone? Doesn't look like it from that angle. Maybe he thought it was too close to take, but I think he should be on first base right now.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Standing in now, Carlos Sandoval, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Hot shot to third. Smith scoops it up. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Alberto Zapata will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. In there, no balls and a strike. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Soft liner to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that total's starting to get up there now. So he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Victor Calderon stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Chop foul over towards the dugout. 1-1, here it comes. This is line to left. Dooley's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. On now to the bottom of inning number 7, and we still have no score. Harman Rodriguez comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at-bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
The 0-1 delivery. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Sent on the ground out to second. Rivas gloves it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Second baseman
Brian Paquette will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now to the plate, Dan Daly. He singled his last time up. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Right
No
by
ball,
him
2
here, and
strikes.
he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we still have no score. Steve Campos will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far. So, quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
On his way to pitch number 100. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
It doesn't take a trained eye to tell you. He's starting to wear down a bit out there on the mound.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for his strike 1 and 2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1 and 2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2 and 2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Full count
Full
now.
count.
3 and 2.
And I know he wants the shutout, but with his pitch count the way it is right now, a walk right here might signal the end of the line for him.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked the batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the box, Bobby Abbott. As the first
Ball
pitch
1, no
misses
strike.
to him, it's ball 1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
Dooley is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Eric Perez will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Ball 1.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well,